everyone. I've had so many people commenting my last video where I reacted to part 1 of George Harrison's solo album All Things Must Pass, which is so exciting, and several people have asked me when is the next part coming, and I'm glad that you're excited as well, and I'm sorry that it's taking so long. I've been really busy with school lately, but it's calmed down now, so I could finally sit down and do this reaction to disc 2 of All Things Must Pass, and I'm so excited. So let's just get to it. I'm ready. I have my coffee here, and the first track is called Beware of Darkness, and this one, there was a different version of it on the first disc, which for some reason wouldn't play when I reacted to that, but I have listened to it since, but only the other version of it, and I really like it, so I'm excited to hear this version, which I think is more the final version. So let's see. Already I can say, I have heard this one before. I can say that I love the chord progression, the harmony. It's kind of mysterious. Na na na, da 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 da, da 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 da. It's like a temporary key change, I think. It's very interesting melody, and I love it. I like it so much already. So this version of it definitely feels more like a final product. It's a bit richer and more balanced, and I'm really liking what it sounds like. I like the mix in this song actually. I was a bit skeptical to some of the mixes of the other part. Yeah, this is great. I like it. Here you have that desperation in his voice that I talked about in the other reaction. I don't remember which song it was I talked about that, but sometimes when he sings, he just sounds like he's in pain, and I kind of like that. I don't know if it's like his vocal technique or if it's something he does on purpose, but it does make it more emotional, I think. Oh, I like that melody. Here for... I need to look up the lyrics to this, because I haven't listened to the lyrics a lot, but I feel like I would like it. I do like the title, Beware of Darkness, and I'm hearing some sentences here and there that I really like. Nice guitar solo. I think the instrument sounds really great on this one. I still would have liked to have the vocals just a little bit more in focus in the mix, a little louder. That's my preference. But I also know that this speaker tends to not make the vocals stand out a lot, and when I listened to the first part of this album with headphones, I could hear the vocals a little bit more clearly. But yeah, just a little bit louder I would have liked it to be, but overall I really like that song and I'm enjoying it so much. I like that. What a start. Oh, I really like that song. Um, like I said before, I've listened to the other version of it, the first version, but I on purpose did not listen to this yet because I wanted to save it for the reaction, and I really like it. The next song I have not heard is called Apple Scruffs. Like the melody. Having my music roots in choir, I always appreciate some vocal harmonies. And that first chord they sang, that reminded me a bit of some of the Beatles songs as well. The type of harmonies they would have. And I liked how his voice, he made it like a little broken, but it suited the song. I said in the last video that I don't like the harmonica a lot, but I don't mind it at all in the song. I think it works. Yeah, that was a nice song. Not my favorite, but would listen to it again. The next song is called Ballad of Sir Frankie Crisp, Let It Roll. Haven't heard either. Let's listen to it. It's quite interesting with the instruments here because it's almost a bit off pitch, which I'm assuming is on purpose. I guess it makes it sound a little more indie. Yeah, it's interesting. I haven't heard that in any other of his songs really so far. I think it's mostly that I think it's a piano that is like a little bit high in pitch compared to the rest, and maybe that was just like the piano was in tune. I don't know. It doesn't. It's so subtle that I almost don't think it was on purpose. Um, it doesn't bother me, but it's just interesting. I'm so curious now on whether that is a piano or an electric guitar with like sound effects. Because it's specifically that one note that goes dum 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 dum. That is, to me, feels a bit off pitch. I need to Google what instruments are in this song. Okay, there is a piano, so I wasn't completely wrong. Yeah, interesting. I feel like we haven't heard the piano a lot in this album so far, like the acoustic piano. Okay, I didn't love that song. It was okay, but not my favorite so far. Quite repetitive again. But let's just move on. The next song is called "Awaiting on You All." Bringing the brass in again. This definitely sounds like it was recorded at the same time as What Is Love, with the same setting of instruments and acoustics in the room. Or to me at least, they sound the same sound wise. Also, slightly strangely mixed. Some of you informed me in the last video what producer was mixing those songs. But yeah, overall I like it. Catchy. But there's quite a lot going on. It's like a little bit hard to focus and to hear everything. I like this beat, the dunga checka dunga check. That was a bad impression, but it is very groovy. Like the tambourine, like it makes you want to move. And the shakers. Hmm. Yeah, I quite like that. The next song I have had, and it's "All Things Must Pass," the title track. And I really like it. I can say that already. But let's listen to it anyways. I think it's such a beautiful melody. The na na na. It's so funny with those like if you've heard them. I also like that. I think it's trumpets that da, 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 da. I like the musical arrangement of this overall. I think that's such a beautiful song. I don't really have much to say about it, but I do really like it. I've listened a lot to it lately. Yeah. The next song is "I Dig Love." mysterious. What an interesting intro. I love this so far. It's a little bit experimental. Stands out quite a lot from the other songs. And I'm sensing a bit of like blues slash gospel vibes in this one, in the like melody and harmony. Really interesting. Not what I expected. I said blues gospel, but maybe more soul. Like, I don't know, I just like can hear like a version of this with Aretha Franklin. Obviously not this exact version, but I just could picture it in my head. With it also quite repetitive, like adding love, you know, like that. It's just popped up into my head. I could totally picture this as like a more up-tempo, like power song by Aretha Franklin. I feel like this song is so good, but could also have been really good made differently. Um, but this is obviously a quite chill version. But I'm so curious on what it would have sounded like um, with a different arrangement and a different tempo and key and artist. Because I could see it as like a big soul thing, soul gospel thing. Let me know if you agree with me or if you think I'm completely bonkers. I don't know. I do like it the way it is as well, though. I really like that. That was very different. But honestly, imagine like a more up tempo and higher pitch and like adding love, adding love, and then some like background vocals. But yeah, it was cool. It was nice. I was grooving. The next song's called Art of Dying. This also stands out a lot to me from the other songs. I do like the fast drums. It kind of reminds me of something else, and I'm trying to put my finger on what. I did some searching on Spotify to find what I had playing in my head, and it reminds me of the song Bus Stop by the Hollies. It's something about the melody and the chord progression, I think. I don't know. Let me know if you think they sound alike. It sounds very dramatic and like not in the. It's something about the melody that just feels a bit theatrical, and it almost reminds me a bit of ABBA. Not the sound, not the production, not the instruments, but just the melody. Yeah, I like that. Um, it had a bit of a suggestive melody. I quite liked it. Gonna listen to it again, definitely. Next song is Isn't It a Pity version 2. So this was on the first part as well. I don't know if I remember how it went though. I remember it now. I do remember it. It's that flute. He always surprises me with instruments and different sounds on the instruments. I just realized musically, I think this is one of those songs. I might have said that in the previous reaction, that feels like a ticking clock or a train that never stops. And that made me think of like a never ending cycle, which I do think fits really well into with the lyrics of Isn't It a Pity How We Break Each Other's Hearts, which can, I guess, in relationships sometimes be like a bad circle of just like always hurting each other and then coming back to each other. Um, being the one to cause pain and then being the one to give comfort as well. And say that lyric is interesting to me in combination with the music. It is. I'm not sure if I like it. I do feel like it's a bit boring or repetitive. I get that there's a point with that. I'm just not sure if I'm feeling it, but might just be my state of mind today that I'm not in the mood for like meditative music. Um, so yeah, well, I think it's okay, but it certainly is not the most eventful song. Yeah, I've already said what I have to say about that song. The next one is called Hear Me Lord. Wow, that was so unexpected. I also like that when they had the harmonies right in the beginning. I don't know much to say currently. I'm just listening and enjoying. I like that this has a bit more rock ballad vibes. It feels quite heavy. And I like that there seems to be quite a lot of songs in minor on this album, which I tend to prefer to major. Oh, that part's so nice. Nice bass in this song as well. Nice little falsetto. This song also has this desperation, which of course goes with the lyrics, but also in how he sings, and also the whole like how the song is built up and the instruments. It does feel very like you're in a really bad place and desperate for forgiveness, I guess. Yeah, I like that song too. All of these songs are pretty repetitive, so if you don't like that, I can imagine you might not like this album very much. For me, it's a fine line. I sometimes like it a lot. Sometimes I get a bit bored listening to it, especially when it's the first time hearing a song, if it's very repetitive. Um, but I did enjoy this one a lot still. The next song is called It's Johnny's Birthday. Comment if you know who Johnny is. I would love to know. Weird key change. Okay, that went straight into the next song. Nice little intermission. I mean, it's weird, but I'm not surprised to be honest. It doesn't remind me of the little intermission in the Help movie, if you've seen it, or is it A Hard Day's Night? I think it's Help, where they have like 5 seconds intermission, and it's just like this really weird scene. And if you know it, you know it. This had the same vibe. Now we're on Plug Me In. Does this have Jimi Hendrix vibes? I don't listen to Jimi Hendrix, so I'm not the right person to say. But it does give me a bit Jimi Hendrix vibes. And also still a little bit Motown, but more rock. Um, Interesting. I like the really fast drums. Interesting putting an instrumental song. And I actually like that. I think there should be more instrumental songs in pop music. The reason why I said Jimi Hendrix, I think, is because it reminds me of pretty much the only song of him that I've listened to, which is Room Full of Mirrors. But maybe it's just that chaoticness. It's very intense. Interesting outro. Yeah, I mean, as much as I like having an instrumental song in it, I can't say I loved that. But I mean, that's how I feel about it. Like, it's okay. Next song is called I Remember Jeep. Wait, I need to eat something, so I'm gonna go and warm up my leftovers from yesterday and bring it here and then eat it whilst listening to the last 3 songs. So be back in a second. I'm back and I have my pasta with salmon, green kale and spinach that I made yesterday. Very healthy, and I will say very tasty as well. I'm always very proud when I cook actual food. Okay, I Remember Jeep, let's go. This already also feels very rock and roll, like old school rock and roll. Is this also gonna be an instrumental song? It's 8 minutes long. We'll see what happens. These last songs feels like they were just like having fun in the studio, just playing around, like kind of improvising maybe. And I don't know, maybe my personal choice would have been to not put that on the album. We'll see what happens with this song. If it's gonna be like this for 8 minutes, I'm gonna be quite bored of it. I think I would have liked this more. I would have liked this more if it was more than 2 chords, like going back and forth. It's just not my cup of tea. Next one is called Thanks for the Pepperoni. This sounds exactly the same to me as the last song. Yeah, I don't really get it if I'm honest. Honestly, I'm not even gonna finish that. I feel like there's no point. I'm not gonna have anything to say about it. I don't know if these last ones were added afterwards or if they were on the original album as well. But there's only one song left, and it's called Out of the Blue. And it's 11 minutes. I'm gonna guess it's similar to the last ones. Let's see. So I feel like this is just one long song, like really long. Okay, that was All Things Must Pass by George Harrison. I feel like those last songs were more like extra material. I'm not really gonna count them when sort of reviewing the album. I didn't like the last ones very much, but I'm sure some people do. But apart from those songs, I did like it. I'm not sure which side I like the most, this one or the first one. My favorite songs were probably Beware of Darkness. I did like Apple Scruffs as well. All Things Must Pass. I did love. I don't quite remember which ones it was that I liked. Maybe did I like Art of Dying as well? Yeah, I do think there were a lot of good songs on here. Some that I will definitely be listening to more. And I'm glad that I finally heard the whole album now. This is a long ass album. Like, this video is currently 1 hour and 21 minutes unedited. And that's just like disc 2 of the album. I'm gonna try to edit it and make it at least half of that. But yeah, if you wonder why these videos are so long, it's because it's a long album. I will in the future listening to other albums probably have slightly shorter videos. Um, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed this as much as the first one if you watched that. If not, it's up on my channel. So yeah, hope you enjoyed. Subscribe if you want to see more of this, more of me. I might actually, I'm not gonna promise anything, but I might do a George Harrison cover. We'll see if I have time. I want to at least, and post on here. Thanks for watching. My name is Tove, if you didn't know. And hopefully I'll see you soon. Bye.